phone isn't really that huge to try and work out to.
Mm-hmm. By the way, guys, I just hit record. You just reminded me. I'm like, oh, shoot, I'm supposed to record this. So I just hit record, but we're pretty much just starting anyway. So, but just so you guys know, it is being recorded. Okay. But yeah, so you guys all know what's on sale. 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and Body Beast. And then the Beachbody On Demand has the hammer and chisel, the two. Have you guys tried it? The 2 workouts?
No, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah, it's really good. It's I have to admit, it's not exactly what I expected. They have 2 workouts on there. One workout, like he does it and she's not even in the video. And then the other one, like she does it and he's not in the video. I thought it was going to be both of them in all the videos.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then it was all pretty much, at least the ones they had on preview were all weightlifting. I thought, okay, maybe they'll jump from like some weights to like more of what we do in extreme or something, where you've got weights with cardio and stuff. That wasn't it at all. It was, but they'll do like say you're doing lunges or something, you're lunging up and down for 10 and then you'll have to go faster, like super fast for 10, it's a little different concept, but I loved it. I thought it was really good, but I love Beast and everything. So, but,
right.
So yeah, that's what's on sale. And do you guys have anything specific? I've got some notes here and stuff of things to go over, but I don't know if you have anything specific that anybody wants to ask or talk about or anything.
I'm okay.
You guys are okay. Okay. Congratulations, Steph, by the way, on hitting Success Club last month. You really hustled.
That like came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was cool.
I just like boom, boom, boom. Last hour, man. I'm like,
yep.
But the good thing was I still had a couple interested, so I'm hoping they come back. I should get it this month since I'm at 2. I'm like, there's no excuses.
Yeah.
Like,
yep. Yep. And that's one thing I wanted to talk about a little bit is on this call was organizing your month. I thought, well, it's a new month. Really just doing these calls once a month unless we get to the point where everybody wants them more, can get on more. I know it's super hard. Everybody has a life and kids, and Sundays are hard, but then we don't have games and practices. So then you think if we move them to like, say, a day during the week, when you have kids and stuff, it's really difficult because there's so many things going on, games and practices and running around and just whatever. But so I don't know how you guys organize your month, but I just wanted to talk for a minute about hitting Success Club and about some ideas on how to organize your month in order to hit Success Club. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this but of course there's a bazillion different ways, but can you see this chart? I don't know if you could see it, but okay. So anyways, it's just my dry erase board and it tells you, let me switch you over here. But it tells you this is like just a quick overview of the month for myself on what I do. And this is just intended to give you some ideas. Everybody runs their business different, whatever. I haven't even finished filling in. Usually I have all kinds of notes off to the side here and on things people I need to reach out to, people who are projected to buy, people who maybe have purchased the last month and we're running into this month about keeping them accountable and going with maybe they're just receiving their stuff or whatever. Fit clubs. You guys know I run a free clean eating group the first week of every month. So that's on there. And usually what I do is start promoting a couple weeks early for the clean eating group, which is, there's some good to that and some bad. Like sometimes I feel like it's too early because people are fired up and they're like, oh yeah, add me. I'm ready. Let's do it. And then you're like, yeah, so it'll be in like 2 weeks, but I sell so many packets of Shakeology, the sample packs or whatever. So I have my husband signed up and he has his order coming in to stay an active coach. And so I take those and I sell them. And I sell them in packets of 7 for $35. And what I'll do is I'll just tell them about the clean eating group that's happening and promote that and make it like, okay, this is a bundle package that I mail out to you for $35. Or a lot of times it's local. People just meet up with them. And I sell a ton of them that way. And sometimes you can get them to try different flavors. And I have a printout that I give them that tells them exactly how to make it. different ideas of things to add into it and stuff. So that helps with, because now you're having them invest $35 sounds a hell of a lot better than 140, trying to get them to buy a challenge pack right off the bat, so they will try. There's a lot of people that will try it for $35. And then, after a week is a good enough amount of time that you should start feeling pretty good from it and start to really, maybe be thinking about buying it after the cleaning group is through. So that's what I do. And then, so I will add them the Friday before, and then it will run the first week of every month. So I'll add them the Friday before and Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes it's Saturday, that I'm adding them. But then we start going over grocery lists. I plug in all of my files and into the clean eating group, and then add them in so that they can access those files. And I just nicely put, that like we put a lot of time into this, and these clean eating lists and recipes, menus, shopping lists, all the stuff that we give them. So to please just keep that within, the group. And they can print that out. They can go to the grocery store. I have some videos on exactly how to shop at the grocery store, what you should be looking for. Like, people think I'm crazy. Like, I literally go through the video store with like my pictures and everything, and just taking pictures of food and different stores maybe they might go to and stuff, and make little videograms and things where they can. And then I was in the beginning, this would totally be up to you guys, but in the beginning I was having like an exact list. Like, I would have an example list, of course, but I had it down to like, okay, this is your menu. These are the recipes for them. This is exactly what you need to buy for it. 2 cans of this, and 4, green peppers, and this and that and whatever. And I really am not sure that everybody was really using, you know what I mean? So it was like way too much work for a free group that people maybe weren't even using it, because everybody has so many different tastes. So I stopped doing that. I just have kind of like a sample menu. And there is the clean eating list with the check-offs, so that as they go through the grocery store, they can just, Anyway, so that's how that works. And then I have a goal of Success Club 5 by, I know you're supposed to say like 5 by the 5th and 10 by the 10th or whatever, but when you're starting out, that's just not something that is very attainable for most. Some people, yeah. But so what I try to do is run the free clean eating group, and I'm talking now to people that I've been talking to the months before, reconnecting, inviting every day. So you need to be inviting like 5 to 10 people a day. But this is not just like, let's invite like, because I go through Facebook, I go through friends and stuff, and then I copy paste something to them, not saying anything about Beachbody, but just saying, hey, that I'm a local mom, that I wanted to connect with more people, and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of them do respond to that. And well, I shouldn't say a lot. Most of them do accept the friend request. Some of them do respond to that. And some of, I don't know, I'm sure there's some people that just go, yeah, block, so I don't know. But that's one way to connect, but that's just the first level of connecting. The second level of connecting is by building a relationship with them. So it takes a while. And you can invite 100 people before you get one person to buy. It's just the way it is with this business, because you've got to gain a lot of trust with people. And so if you're connecting with at least 10 people a day, that really does help. And so that's something I've really been trying to do. Of course, we know the 3 vital behaviors, and inviting daily, and doing your personal development, and drinking your Shakeology. So it really comes down to that. It really does. I noticed if I don't, I've pretty consistently hit Success Club, but there are still, I think in the last 12 months, I've had like 2 months that I didn't hit, which pissed me off because now I'm not a Success Club all-star. But it wasn't that I wasn't trying, but I let life get in the way, and just excuses get in the way with the inviting, the actual inviting part of it. Sure, I'm drinking my Shakeology, I'm posting workouts, I'm doing all that stuff you're supposed to do. But if you're not inviting, if you're not connecting with people, if you have to connect with 100 people in order to get one person to buy, and you're not inviting every day, it's not going to happen. So that's really important. And fit clubs, I know Kelly has a fit club, Stephanie has a fit club, and then we also have, I think Tammy still have hers? Yeah, okay. So we have a couple on our team. Okay, so we have a couple people on our team that have fit clubs, and that really helps. I don't know, do you guys agree, Steph and Kelly?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's helped more recently. Mine's slow going, but it does definitely help.
Yeah, it just has ups and downs. Anybody else do fit clubs? I don't even know if anybody else joined onto this call besides. I'm not sure where Paige went. There you are, Paige. Okay. I need like a bigger view. But okay, so it does help, but it takes some time. It takes a little bit of time to connect with the people in Fit Club. And I do bring the samples to Fit Club so that they could buy them if they want to. And a lot of people do buy. They'll at least try it or whatever. But I do explain to them also like that it gives me energy, it reduces cravings, stuff like that. But they're not going to necessarily just feel that like whoo from one shake. You got to give it a chance and stuff. So, and then so back to this. After you run your free clean eating group, usually a few days into it is when you want to start promoting for your challenge group that you're going to do. And like I said, you guys, whatever schedule you have for this or whatever, but this is just how I like to do it. But, and then run a new challenge group each month, or take the people that are in the current challenge group and plug them back into like, just kind of revamp it up and re-go. And they're usually totally fine with that. And that's another thing about challenge groups. If you guys you want to run one for every single, like, Body Beast and one for Fix, and then you already have Turbo going and you already have Pio going or whatever, that's totally up to you and stuff. But it's okay also to run one challenge group for many programs, because you can take those people from the last month and plug them into the new group, and then they're teaching and engaging with the new people who have bought that month. And a lot of those people are coming right from this free clean eating group. If they get hooked into the Beachbody culture and then they want to order, I try to give them a deadline, usually of like that following. So you're running this clean eating group. I run them for 7 days. Some people do them 5, but you're running it all the way through the week. And then you've got to give them another week to order. So then right here, I give them through the weekend. Some coaches say, have the deadline be by Friday. But I like to go, okay, a lot of people are busy during the week. I've heard people many times like, oh, I'm going to order this weekend. I got to talk to my husband this weekend, whatever. So I try to give like a urgent deadline of like, I'll hold you a spot. This challenge is going to start. Everybody's getting their package and everything by such and such date. So then that brings us to the 19th, where maybe I would start a challenge there. So I want to have a deadline of either Friday or sometime over the weekend. And then so that you have a week from then down here to be starting your challenge, your new challenge. So, it totally depends, because when you're advertising a free clean eating group, it is free. And so, you're getting a lot of people that really have no intention of buying a thing. They're just kind of like, cool, I'll get some recipes and whatever. You're going to have those people that do that. But that's why the Shakeology packets come in handy, because if you can get them to purchase those, then a lot of times it just speaks for itself. They just literally start feeling better, and they're eating better throughout the week and stuff too. So then they kind of like roll it into a package of, wow, the support from this group, the Shakeology, and the clean eating is making me feel really good. What's going to happen if I add in some workouts? So, and you want to really assess what it is that they want, what they need, what they like. I always ask them like, oh, hey, tell me more about you and stuff, and what your fitness likes and dislikes even and stuff, so that I can help match you up with something. And then the wording, of course, there's always the wording of, like this month, and I know most of you guys know this, but just in case anybody doesn't know, but the Shakeology, that's $129 a month, and then for $10 more you get a program. So some people, I think Stephanie advertises that it's free, and she'll send them a $10 check or gift card or something like that, and she'll be like, hey, if you buy right now, you're going to get this whole $60 program for free. And then she'll just send them the $10 to cover that. So that got you a couple people last month, didn't it, Steph?
Well, that's what I just sent out 4 checks.
Yeah.
So that's because that was what I advertised that night, and that's what got them to order then. So it does help. Right. I mean, you don't always want to do that, maybe, because sometimes you don't want to give up but it does help. It helped me hit. So people want something free.
Yeah.
That's true. They do.
They do, yeah. And it does, because, and a lot of times you'll have trouble getting people to order. Oh, I don't want to do the home direct. Like, that's the thing that scares me. I was the same way. I was like, I don't want something coming out of my account.
Because you'll forget to cancel it.
Right.
What people think.
And the way I get around that is I give them that number right up front. I tell them that it's better to do it this way, because they do literally end up paying. If you were to order just Shakeology, one-time order, pay $15 shipping, you're going to pay more than you would to get the challenge pack, where you got the whole program with it and everything. It's a total no-brainer. I mean, if it's somebody who I know, then I'll tell them the benefits to doing it this way is that you get the shipping for $2 versus $15 if you order it alone. You'll get a $60 program for $10, and I get the coach points too. And I just call it coach points. Not Success Club points. Blah blah blah. And if it's somebody it's okay to say that, because then they're like, I've had people say, I appreciate that you told me that. That's that matters to me. So, and then that way, they're more likely to buy the challenge pack, and I will give them the number right away. I'll give them the email. I'll just message it to them right away. I'll say, I'll give you the 1-800 number or whatever. That way you're never bound to any contracts. If you want to cancel, if you want to skip a month, skip a couple months if you need to, or whatever here or there, you can do that it's no hassle. So then they're usually pretty likely to do it. So I very seldom have somebody that is like, no, I don't want it on Home Direct. So, and then let's see. So Success Club 5, is our goal, of course, or 10. So, and that does, it's been proven that it really helps your business to compound and grow. And then as you get into being a diamond and higher, when your coaches are reaching Success Club, then you're gaining elite points for yourself and stuff. So that's a whole nother call. But let's see, what else did I want to talk about? The coach opportunity calls. So I don't think Lagaya is on here right now, is she? Did she get on?
No,
yet?
she said, I don't think she was going to be able to join us. Yeah.
That's right. She said it on here. Okay. But anyway, she's really good about doing that. She does that and some people call it different things. Coach 411, the webinars, a 7-day training, a sneak peek, there's all different names to those, but she's really good about doing that every month. Denise and I run our clean eating group every month. She runs the coach opportunity call, or 7-day group every month. You guys are always welcome to put any of your people into anything, because we're all a team. So you can always, if you're like, oh, I've got some people who are kind of interested, but I want to throw them into one of the clean eating groups, just, put them in, get in there, keep an eye on them, keep checking in with them and stuff. Same with her coach opportunity calls and stuff. If you've got somebody who is going to sign as a coach, or thinking about signing as a coach, but they're I didn't even know about that when I signed up. I wanted to work the business, but I had no idea. I had never heard of these coach. I was like, what the hell does a coach do? I just know that I'm seeing that Lori seems to be doing what I'm doing anyhow with my friends. So why shouldn't I try to make money doing this, But, so you guys can always, as a team, we're together on this, and you guys can always add anybody to any of our groups. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. So when you are promoting for your clean eating challenges, one day we are going to upgrade this. Denise and I already talked to that. So we have 10 minutes left. So I'll be super fast here so you guys can talk some more and ask questions or whatever. But when you're promoting for your challenges, your clean eating challenges, utilize the back office and the things that are available there. Try to stay away from stock photos if you can. I know I do once in a while. Sometimes I completely stay away from them, and then I get at the very end or something, I'm trying to hit Success Club, and then I'll throw something out there that has a picture of Shakeology or a stock photo of 21 Day Fix, which is a really powerful one, because people seem to know what 21 Day Fix is. They don't know always that it's linked to Beachbody, but they know what it is, and they know that there's portion control containers and everything in there. So
what is a stock photo, Nadina? I don't know what you mean by a stock photo.
So just anything that has 21 Day Fix, that has Autumn with her containers and whatever.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, they want you to more just stay away from all that, and just yourself with your Shakeology, yourself during your workouts. Put in there's before and afters and stuff, which we should get some pictures into our Team Awesome group too. Some before and afters that can be used.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We could create a file for each of the programs and get some befores and afters.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, because we probably all have even some challengers who really would be okay with that too,
Right.
I know I have some. I have kind of like a like a portfolio of challengers that I've had that is in a file in my computer or whatever, in picture file, that I have permission to use their stuff at any time, people that have lost 40, 50 pounds or whatever, and so I'll pull it back out and stuff, but not everybody's so willing to be like, sure, throw the pictures up with me, but, and then I always do put in there too, check out Mary Jo, with permission, she's allowed me to show you these photos and whatever, so that people don't think they're like, oh shit, I'm going to join her and she's going to take pictures of me in my underwear, like,
Right.
So, so try to, just, and then every, 5 to 6 times a day is what they recommend posting. Danielle is saying lately, Danielle Fit and Funky is saying, she's been saying over and over in Periscopes and in her training calls and the diamond calls and everything, to stop posting on your personal timeline and your fit page. That's the reason these fit pages are all nosediving, that you want them to have to go to your fit page in order to get the information and stuff. And I guess people, it depends on how you feel about that, but I know as far as the clean eating stuff, I do post that when I'm advertising for it. I do post that in my personal page as well. And that's where most of my people are coming from. I'll have a group with 50 people in it, and 40 of them have come from my personal timeline. So I don't think I would stop posting there for that.
Yeah.
Also, when I post on my fit page, if I only post something there, like it'll say like 22 people seen it. But when I share it to my regular page, then hundreds see it. So, I don't know. Like I post almost everything on both.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way it seems to get looked at. I don't know.
Yeah. And she said occasionally tag your personal page on the post, but that's why people aren't going to their fit pages, because they're seeing everything on your personal timeline. So, I mean, that's, I guess, are you guys using Periscope? Anybody?
I know you and I talked about it.
Yeah.
I need to do it, but
yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be like the upcoming thing, the new thing that, and I have been doing Periscopes, but it has nothing to do with, and I just had a discussion about this with my husband's friend this weekend, because we were out and he was like, well, what are you posting? So my first thing that I did before I did Beachbody or whatever was preschool teaching, basically. I was administrator of a daycare center. I have a degree in child development. I know a whole bunch about kids and all that. So I bring that out there, and he's like, well, why are you doing that if you're a fitness coach and whatever? And they're not even going to know that you're a fitness coach. And I'm like, because that platform is for me to make relationships with a niche market, which is mothers, And so I'm starting to get people following me and watching my Periscopes on there, getting ideas and tips and tricks and everything about parenting. And then I pull them over to like, hey, let's be friends on Facebook. And I don't have to say a thing about Beachbody. It's just like, okay, they come over to Facebook, and then you're naturally, stalking somebody on there going, so what's she all about? So then they're going to see that I have a page. And once they friend me, I'm okay with like, go ahead and invite them to my fitness page, but I try not to say anything still about it. I just kind of like send that invite, And then, I don't know if they're looking at it then, but I am taking that stuff really slow, because I'm trying to shift my niche market to be moms, and I've got a teenager and I've got a 5-year-old, so I've got everything in between, and I've done so much with kids that it's like, that should be the people that I am attracting. So, so you got to find what you're attracting, what your niche is. So, let's see, what are we at? 4 minutes left. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about, or anything good, bad, happy, ugly that's happening? So did I say your name right? How do you say your name? Lavelle? Is it Lavelle?
Yes, Lavelle.
Lavelle. Okay.
Yeah,
so
Lavelle.
do you know everybody here? I don't know.
Well, yes and no. I mean, I've seen your faces on Facebook.
Yeah.
But not personally.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I think this is the first call you've been on, though, right? The first team call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the first one. So, and I was going to ask, well, you actually keyed in on one question that I did have. And it was basically, how do you basically market your business when 80% of your friends on Facebook are into fitness already?
Yeah. Yeah, you probably do have, because it is hard because there's so many. And are you like, do you consider yourself a fitness professional? Like, do you have any kind of degree or anything else, or do you teach classes? Do you do anything?
No, I've just been working out for a long time, ex-Marine. So, I mean, I've, just love to work out. So.
Okay. So yeah, the biggest thing for you is just to have people following what you're doing because you're inspiring. Your personal story is going to be so important for you because they need to be inspired that you're a real person, that you're a Marine, that you're, and I don't know what your story is. I'd like to get to know you better and stuff, but I don't know if you gained weight or you're still in the Marines or not, or, lost weight, gained weight over the years or, okay. So, so you got to find like your story, your why, your story about why you're doing this and how you got into it and stuff, and really put that out there, and some people are more comfortable than others with, and darn it, I keep meaning to, and I'm going to post this, but I have I listened to, I think it might've been Darren. No, it was Bo Eason. It was Bo Eason. We had a call 1 month when we hit Success Club. We had a call. What was that? That was a weird noise. I don't know if you guys can. But but anyways, and he gave us a little exercise to come out with your story, because like I've always had trouble with that because I'm thinking, well, I don't have any like story. Like I don't, like, sure, I had kids and I got chubby and whatever, but I don't have any like touching, make you cry story. I wasn't, I don't know. So, but it was interesting the way he pulled it out, where you did realize, yes, you do have a story. Everybody has a story. Okay. So I'm going to post that exercise. There's an actual like exercise to do. And I'm going to pull that out and I'll post that in Team Awesome so that you guys can do it, because it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's a matter of just writing your stuff down. This call is going to end in a minute, but I appreciate you guys being on today. Does anybody have anything else last second they want to talk about? Mm-mm. But I appreciate you guys coming, and I know I was like,
good to see you all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Hi. We are just ending, Sharon. We're just ending this call, but it's all been recorded, so you can go back and watch the whole thing. But are you guys thinking that we need to start having more frequent calls?
I think so.
Okay. I know it's hard. Once you're on, it's fun. It's like, hey, we're here, we're hanging out, but it's hard.
I know.
Yeah. I don't want you guys to feel pressured, like, but and you can always turn off the audio or the video if you want. You can put yourself on mute, so you can like be doing whatever you do, doing your thing, putting your kids to bed and whatever, but you can still just kind of be listening in. So I don't want you to feel, but this connects us. I like the face-to-face. I like seeing you guys, but I don't want you to feel pressured where it's like, oh my gosh, we're doing calls every week and so we'll figure out what works best, and we should be pushing towards doing once a week calls. It's kind of what, there's a Fit and Funky once a week call and a Fit Tabulous. And
I agree. After getting to know some of the other coaches on different teams, they do. Yeah. And for the success of it and just the motivation.
Right.